It's Ehizoje, everyone's favorite Nigerian.
This that real life shit, nigga.
I got one real or weird for y'all. This popped up on the timeline yesterday. Summer Walker versus Tory Bricks and Rich the Kid. Apparently,
Tory Bricks. Wow, that's a name I ain't heard.
Bad bitch.
Wow.
Anyways, apparently Tory Bricks went through Rich the Kid's phone
That is his baby.
and found some voice memos from Summer Walker. I'm not gonna play the voice memos, but what I will do is play Summer Walker's response to being Rich the Kid's side piece and being outed by Tory Bricks.
I just want to be the side. That's what I was saying. Like, I just want to be the side, and I just want you to chill. I don't like him enough to lay up next to him every day. I don't even know how you do it. I'm not going to start talking about him. You know, I'm not going to start talking about him, but you know the things about him. Girl, I don't know how you do it. I was just trying to play my little position. He clearly won't stop, and you know he's obsessive. You can like say that you're going to leave him alone, and he will just call you back to back to back. You get to call your friends, get to call your manager, get to call your assistant, get to sit and stuff. That's what's your money. So why would you just every now and then you just give it in? You be like, you know, let that take me somewhere. And you know what? I'm actually really glad you did this. Because I was this close. I said, damn, I really want to push and I really want a kind of Miami. But I really kept thinking about it, like, I don't know, because you act nuts. And this is what I needed to see. I was never going to get a piece of my car. You were going to tear.
Why you being weird to me?
Really weird. Summer Walker being a proud side hoe.
I say it's real.
Why is it real?
Because let's be honest, every situationship is really just a nigga that likes somebody else a little bit more and still wants to kick it with you.
Okay.
So Summer's just accepting the role. And like, she's not pursuing the nigga's pursuing her. If somebody called my phone 100 times, I might pick up too. I don't think that's weird.
Henndawg?
Yeah, especially if they just to this point, if they calling 100 times and they giving out money and they gon', you know, they gon' finance a spot that I'm trying to get. It's like fucking finance a trip.
Really weird.
Let me flip this and give you the male equivalent.
Okay.
Shorty calling your, like, I don't know what Rich the Kid looks like, so he might be ugly. Let's just assume he's a normal looking guy, right?
Yeah.
If a normal looking girl called your phone hundreds of times and called your friends and was like, man, can you put me into contact with Ehizoje? I'm trying to give him some head. I'm trying to cook him some food. I'm trying to do his laundry. Eventually, wouldn't you go,
you asking this to the wrong person.
Yo, Henndawg.
Well,
goddamn it, come put me in contact with Ehizoje?
Yeah.
Where he at, though?
You asking the wrong person. Because you getting blocked. I'm not gonna lie. You call me that, like, I'm not that desperate for saying, hey, I could go get some head.
But say you block her, right? And
okay.
then say I text you and I go, EJ, bro, this girl keep calling my phone about you. Can you just like unblock her, please, bro? Like,
I would be like, why don't you have her blocked? If I got her blocked,
and then bet.
Y'all should have her blocked too.
Say I block her. Then Henry call you, bro. This girl keep calling me, bro.
Hey, block her.
And she's sending you shit.
Eventually, she gonna run out of numbers to call.
She's sending you shit too. Like,
why she know my address?
You tweeted like, "Oh, I like this vinyl," and then boom, it's at your doorstep.
How she get my address?
She fucking with you.
For how long? How long has she been fucking with me that she has my address?
She's fucked with you enough to where she has your address. Cause like Summer obviously done fuck this nigga by now, I'm sure.
But I live in an apartment complex. Mm-hmm. It sounds like Summer might live in an apartment complex too. She's talking about condos and shit like that. Mm. You need like a specific number on the door.
What I'm saying is
to get certain shit.
If you've been fucking with this girl enough to where y'all are at the point of like coming to each other's homes frequently.
That's a different. See, now you're changing the conversation because
they're fucking. Where you think they was fucking?
Based off of what Summer said, it was only 2 to 3 times a year.
Oh, so it was like a sneaky link.
Yeah,
type,
it was a sneaky
like
link.
a hotel. If I'm in your city or we happen to be in the same city, we'll link at a hotel.
Yeah, that's totally different versus like someone you were consistently fucking. If I hit a girl like 2 or 3 times and then all of a sudden she asking, "Oh, can I send you something?"
I think they crack more than 2 or like you got to think. So for one, it's like the J. Cole lyric. She said she only fucked like 4 or 5 niggas, so you know you got to multiply
by 3.
The nigga, she not gonna get up there and be like, "We've had sex 75 times." No, she gonna be like, "Oh, it's 2 or 3." Whenever a girl says she fucked 2 or 3 niggas, that means it's more than 2 or 3 niggas. It's more than 2 or 3. That's just what she's saying.
Well, anyways, I think it's real too. I feel like it's very important when you're building a team that players know their roles.
Yes.
And she obviously knows her role.
Yes.
Shout out to Summer Walker. They put this in the rap group chat. You sure you don't want to be back in? We were talking about it earlier today.
It sound like that's what you want, dude.
What?
And it sound like you want me to be back in
It
there.
sound like he misses dog.
That's what it sound like, dude.
No, I'm just seeing you. I'm seeing you in person. So we talking about, hey, you sure you don't want to be back in? But
If the butterflies want the caterpillar to return, then the caterpillar will return. But I'm not gonna barge my way into nothing, man.
multiple people have brought you back. You keep leaving.
I only got brought back. I only got brought back once.
Oh, okay, I was about to say.
Multiple people have brought you back. But to go back, like the first thing I said when I saw this video was, I fuck with Summer Walker.
I do.
Cause she keeping it real, bro. She ain't doing no bullshit like, oh, what was me? She's just like, no, that is exactly what it was.
The only way this would have been weird for me is if she was pursuing him. If she's blowing his phone up, you're weird. But if you're like, then they keep calling. Answer every now and then.
Don't you want the sixth man to be available off the bench?
Yeah. And really, the guy who was calling her, his like main shorty, she needs to thank Summer, because Summer could have went like nuclear with us. You know, a lot of women are good for like the slide in your girl's DMs on some, hey, let me talk to you woman to woman.
Yeah.
She kind of kept the house happy.
She did. Like,
Really?
who
She's
knows
doing-
what receipts she got?
Exactly. Yeah, she's doing him a favor. And
Man.
even in her being like attacked by the other woman, she said, I could expose him because you know how he is. She didn't even air him out.
Right.
That's like
That's a
really
warning.
That's a warning shot.
Yeah, that was a grade A Hall of Fame. Like she said, I know more than I'm gonna say right now, and I'm trying to be cool. Just leave me alone. I respect everything about that video. That's real as fuck.
And if I'm Rich the Kid, I'm mad as hell at Tory Briggs. Like, why? Because now you just, not only did you blow up my spot with her, who knows how many other like things you just stepped over a bunch of landmines.
Yeah, you did.
Because everybody else is gonna be like, oh, you doing this for Summer? I didn't get that. She was gonna get a Miami condo.
Yeah.
She was gonna get a Porsche.
Well, but see, that's the beauty of a woman.
All I was getting was some chicken dinners.
That's the beauty of a woman. Even in like sparing him a little bit, she still like pieced him a little bit just to let him know like this is not a game. But she did spare him because it could have been way worse than what it was.
Absolutely.
way worse.
But that was kind of like, it was classy too. Like, oh, it was a Porsche and a Miami condo.
Yeah.
You was wanting to spend some bread.
And what I was saying in the group chat, I was like, yo, like Summer Walker's the type of homegirl you kind of want.
Yes.
Because like, one, you could trade whole stories with her and she's not gonna judge you for what you get into. And two, she just sounds like a good time. You're gonna be listening to her, you can be like, damn, that happened for real? What? That's crazy. And she's gonna keep it real. You know that she's not gonna be fake about nothing. So
She's cool.
shout out to Summer Walker. That was this week's
Why you being weird to me?